While modern homes fill with artificial fragrances from candles, air fresheners, and scented cleaners, Amish homes maintain neutral, natural scent profiles that outsiders often find surprising. What seems like absence of smell is actually deliberate avoidance of strong odors, both natural and artificial. Their approach to household scent reveals deeper values about simplicity, health, and respect for others that modern fragrance culture has forgotten, avoiding perfumes and colognes. Personal fragrance wearing represents clear violation of humility and modesty principles, with perfumes and colognes viewed as vanity items designed to draw attention. Why they consider this vain connects to fragrance serving no practical purpose beyond making oneself smell appealing to others, which represents pride. The community enforcement happens through social pressure, with women wearing perfume to church, receiving disapproving looks, and later private conversations. Teaching daughters about fragrance prohibition begins early, with girls learning that pleasant smell should come from cleanliness rather than applied scents. How they maintain personal freshness relies on frequent bathing, clean clothes changed daily, and understanding that natural, clean body scent is acceptable. Modern culture's fragrance obsession, where people layer multiple scented products, seems excessive to them. Young people sometimes test boundaries during Rumspringa, experimenting with cologne before typically abandoning it upon baptism, rejecting scented cleaning products. Household cleaning products in Amish homes are uniformly unscented, with strongly fragranced commercial cleaners avoided in favor of simple alternatives like vinegar, baking soda, and plain soap. Why scented cleaners get rejected connects to artificial fragrances, triggering headaches and respiratory issues, strong smells lingering for hours, and scent serving no cleaning purpose while adding cost. The cleaning effectiveness of simple, unscented products matches or exceeds commercial alternatives, with vinegar cutting grease effectively and baking soda providing gentle, abrasive action. How they clean involves using white vinegar diluted with water for surfaces, baking soda paste for scrubbing, and basic unscented dish soap for washing. Teaching daughters cleaning methods emphasizes effectiveness over pleasant smell, with young women learning that truly clean surfaces should smell like nothing. The cost savings proves substantial, with gallon of vinegar costing less than single bottle of commercial cleaner. Personal care products. Soap, shampoo, lotion, and other personal care items are unscented or very mildly scented, with strongly fragranced products avoided even when available in stores they frequent. Why they choose unscented personal products connects to avoiding vanity through applied scents, preventing allergic reactions and sensitivities, and respecting others who might be bothered by fragrance. The homemade soap tradition continues in many families, with women making basic lye soap from rendered animal fat and lye, producing effective unscented cleansing bar. How they obtain unscented commercial products when needed involves carefully reading labels and selecting products marketed as fragrance-free or unscented. Teaching children about product selection includes explaining why they choose different items than English friends use and understanding that effective hygiene doesn't require added scents. The baby care approach uses plain soap and water rather than scented baby products, with unscented diaper cream and basic petroleum jelly serving when needed. Modern personal care aisles overwhelm with dozens of scent options, while they seek out few unscented alternatives typically located in specialty or sensitive skin sections. The hair care involves basic unscented shampoo or even just soap, with no conditioners, styling products, or treatments containing fragrances. The skincare remains equally simple, using unscented lotion if needed for dry skin, but often relying on natural skin oils rather than applying products. The men's grooming avoids aftershave, cologne, and scented deodorants entirely, with basic hygiene and clean clothes being sufficient. Scented candles, decorative candles, and air fresheners ubiquitous in modern homes are completely absent from Amish households, with artificial home fragrancing viewed as unnecessary and potentially harmful. Why air fresheners get avoided connects to masking odors rather than addressing their source being dishonest approach to cleanliness, artificial fragrances, triggering headaches and breathing problems, and purchasing scent products representing wasteful spending on non-essentials. The proper approach to home smell involves preventing odors through cleanliness and ventilation, rather than covering them with other smells. How they maintain fresh-smelling homes includes opening windows daily for air circulation, cleaning thoroughly and regularly removing odor sources, taking shoes off at door, preventing outdoor smells from entering, and cooking smells dissipating quickly through good ventilation. Teaching children about home cleanliness emphasizes that properly maintained home should smell neutral rather than like anything specific. The candle use, when it occurs, involves plain, unscented paraffin or beeswax candles for lighting purposes only, never decorative scented varieties. Modern home fragrance industry worth billions seems absurd to them, with people spending substantial money making homes smell like artificial versions of natural scents. The seasonal fragrance marketing around holidays particularly baffles them. Why would someone want home to smell like pumpkin spice or pine when those scents serve no purpose? The plug-in air fresheners, spray fresheners, and scented oils common in English homes represent everything they avoid about modern consumer culture: expensive, unnecessary, artificial, and potentially harmful. Managing cooking smells. Strong cooking odors from fried foods, certain vegetables, and ethnic dishes get managed through ventilation rather than masked with fragrances, with Amish cooks understanding that food smells should dissipate naturally. Why they manage rather than mask cooking smells connects to food, odors being natural and temporary, not requiring artificial freshening, and proper kitchen ventilation being more effective than scent layering. The ventilation approach involves opening kitchen windows during cooking, using exhaust systems when available, and airing out homes after meals rather than spraying air freshener. How they cook considers smell management, with particularly odorous foods like cabbage or fish prepared when weather allows open windows, and frying done with adequate ventilation to prevent lingering grease smell. Teaching daughters cooking includes consideration of odor management as part of kitchen skills, with young women learning that good cook also manages smells through technique and ventilation. The cultural foods they prepare don't include strong spices or pungent ingredients common in some cuisines, with their traditional German-influenced cooking being relatively mild in aroma. Modern kitchens often stay closed with recirculating exhaust, relying on air fresheners to mask cooking smells, while their approach uses natural airflow. The acceptance of temporary cooking smells differs from modern expectations. They understand that home that just cooked dinner will smell like dinner, and this is natural rather than problematic. Bedroom and clothing scent. Bedrooms contain no scented products like drawer sachets, room sprays, or fragrant linens, with clean, neutral smell being ideal. Why bedrooms remain scent-free connects to sleeping areas requiring clean air for healthy sleep, avoiding allergens and irritants that affect breathing, and rejection of vanity in most private spaces. The bedding care involves washing in unscented detergent, line drying outdoors when possible for fresh air, smell, and keeping bedrooms well ventilated, preventing stuffiness. How they maintain fresh-smelling clothes includes washing regularly in plain soap or unscented detergent, line drying outside providing natural fresh air scent, and storing clean clothes in simple drawers or closets without scent products. Teaching children bedroom and clothing care emphasizes cleanliness over added scents, with children learning proper laundry and storage techniques. The closest they come to scented storage is cedar chests for wool items, using natural cedar scent preventing moths, rather than adding fragrance for pleasantness. Modern bedroom products include scented drawer liners, closet fresheners, linen sprays, and fabric refreshers that would never appear in Amish homes. The clothing storage simplicity means no mixing of clean and worn items causing odor transfer, with clear systems keeping everything fresh through organization rather than products. Barn and animal smell separation. Strong barnyard odors from livestock and farming get rigorously prevented from entering living spaces through physical separation and strict protocols about work, clothes, and shoes. Why this separation matters connects to respect for living spaces as separate from work areas, maintaining pleasant home environment without needing artificial fresheners to cover barn smells, and cleanliness standards, requiring separation of outdoor and indoor. The physical separation involves removing work boots at door and leaving in mudroom or porch, changing from barn clothes to house clothes before entering living areas, and washing thoroughly after farm work before sitting for meals. How they prevent odor transfer includes dedicated work clothing, never worn inside house, immediate washing of barn clothes separately from house clothes, and showering or washing hands and face after animal contact. Teaching children about separation begins in toddlerhood, with young children learning that barn boots stay outside and house shoes stay inside with no crossover. The mudroom or enclosed porch serves as transition zone where outer layers get removed and cleaned before entering main house. Modern rural homes often don't maintain such strict separation, with barn smell permeating living spaces and requiring air fresheners to mask. While their prevention approach proves more effective, the barn clothing washing happens separately and more frequently than regular laundry, preventing any cross-contamination of barn and house textiles. Church and community. Church services held in members' homes require special attention to smell management, with hosting families ensuring homes are completely neutral smelling for large gatherings. Why this matters for gatherings connects to close quarters with 100 plus people, making any smell overwhelming, respect for members with sensitivities requiring scent-free environment, and focus on worship rather than distraction of pleasant or unpleasant odors. The preparation for hosting church involves thorough cleaning in days before service, ensuring no cooking smells from breakfast linger, and avoiding any scented products during final cleaning. How families prepare includes opening windows morning of service for fresh air, removing any potential odor sources like trash or dirty laundry, and ensuring bathrooms are clean but not freshly cleaned with scented products. Teaching children about hosting responsibilities includes understanding that many people gathering magnifies any smell issues requiring special preparation. The community expectation creates accountability, with families knowing their home smell will be evaluated by entire congregation. Modern churches often use air fresheners or scented candles, creating welcoming atmosphere, while Amish worship spaces remain completely neutral. The meal after service involves managing cooking smells from serving 100 plus people, with good ventilation and outdoor serving areas when weather permits. The singing services and youth gatherings follow similar principles, with host homes ensuring neutral scent environment for gatherings. Health concerns. Growing awareness of health impacts from synthetic fragrances reinforces their traditional avoidance, with modern research validating their instinctive rejection of scented products. Why health concerns support their practice connects to artificial fragrances containing undisclosed chemical mixtures, some scent compounds acting as hormone disruptors, and respiratory irritation from fragrance chemicals affecting many people. The chemical sensitivity within their communities seems more prevalent than general population, possibly because limited exposure makes them more sensitive when encountering synthetic fragrances. How they observe health impacts includes noticing headaches after visiting homes with air fresheners, respiratory issues when using scented cleaning products, and skin reactions to fragranced personal care items. Teaching children about health aspects includes explaining that avoiding unnecessary chemicals protects their bodies and that simple, unscented products work as well without risks. The modern research on fragrance safety concerns validates their traditional avoidance, with studies showing fragrance ingredients linked to various health issues. The comparison shows them experiencing fewer allergies and sensitivities overall, possibly related to their cleaner environment free from synthetic fragrance exposure. The visiting English homes often triggers reactions in Amish visitors sensitive to overwhelming fragrance levels, common in modern households. The practicality, beyond theological and health reasons, avoiding scented products saves substantial money and simplifies household management. Why economic factors support their practice connects to scented products costing more than unscented alternatives, fragrance industry creating unnecessary product categories, and simple cleaning methods being cheaper than commercial products. The cost comparison shows dramatic savings. Gallon of vinegar costing $3 versus scented all-purpose cleaner at $5 per bottle, basic bar soap at $1 versus fragrant body wash at $8, unscented laundry soap bulk purchase versus expensive scented pods. How they achieve savings includes buying simple ingredients in bulk, making own cleaning solutions, and refusing to purchase entire product categories like air fresheners. Teaching children about financial stewardship includes understanding that many products exist to create artificial needs rather than meet real ones. The simplification benefit means fewer products to store, track, and repurchase, with basic vinegar, soap, and baking soda handling most household cleaning needs. Modern consumers spend hundreds annually on scented products that serve no functional purpose beyond smell, while they redirect those savings to needs and priorities. The inheritance of simple household management skills means daughters enter marriage knowing how to maintain homes effectively without expensive product dependency. The Amish avoidance of strong smells inside their homes reflects integrated approach combining theological conviction, practical health concerns, respect for others, and economic wisdom. What modern people might initially perceive as absence of attention to home environment actually represents careful, intentional management, creating clean, neutral spaces. Their homes smell like clean homes should, like nothing in particular, with temporary natural odors from cooking or people dissipating through proper ventilation. The contrast with modern fragrance culture reveals how far mainstream society has moved toward artificial enhancement of environments, spending billions annually on products creating smells rather than addressing actual cleanliness. Their approach offers lessons about distinguishing between clean and scented, recognizing that masking odors differs from eliminating them, and understanding that truly clean spaces don't require fragrance overlay. The health benefits they experience from chemical-free homes validate their traditional practices, with modern research increasingly supporting their instinctive avoidance of synthetic fragrances. The cost savings from rejecting scented product categories demonstrates that simple, effective alternatives exist for nearly every cleaning and personal care need. Their practice challenges modern assumptions about pleasant smells, improving environments, revealing that neutral scent allows people to focus on relationships and activities rather than being distracted by competing fragrances. Have you noticed that Amish homes smell different from modern homes? Could you imagine eliminating scented products from your household? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more explorations of Amish practices that challenge modern consumer